Love, Love by Ian Goldstone, who's a student here at Goldsmiths, has reprogrammed the famous Pong game. So I think we all remember one of the first video games playing Pong. But have you ever played Pong with spectators on screen, following with their gaze the ball as it moves back and forth? Very simple, but lovely.
So this is a piece by artists Alex May and Anna Dumitriou. They've been working together for many years on different projects, and here what they're exploring, actually this is an ongoing project, is our interactions with humanoid robots and robots that actually have some behavior resembling that of a human. So the Robot Companion is the name of this project, and the acronym is HARRY, I think, R1. So it's an initial version of a robot that interacts with you in a surprising way. One of the aspects of their work is try to surprise you. What could a robot of the near future say to you that entertains you, for example? The robot has a number of sensors, so can actually react as you come close, may shake your hand, or may tell you some surprising words. So this is a piece by artist Balint Boligo. Balint is a young fellow from Hungary who moved to London a few years ago. And he likes to mix the old and the new. So his pieces usually are fairly elaborate in terms of the mechanics. And here we also see the use of old casting method of an entire head in this case. And the piece is called Trace 2, and it's one of his systems which explore how to represent 3D volumes on a 2D surface. So this is quite an original way where the pen is actually directly on the 3D surface used to drive a pen on a piece of paper which is on a cylindrical hub. And the mixture is, again, mechanics, a bit of electronics, sort of old cast and old pen and paper. So the new and the old are explored in one piece. And you have some examples of the results in the back. And because the piece has some subtle uncertainties built into it, so the mechanics are not made to be necessarily overly precise, then you can ensure that each piece has its own unique signature. There's also the issue of where do you start, etc. So you can explore a world of possibilities of how to represent a 3D object on a 2D surface.
Different Ways to Infinity by Felix Luc Sanchez, a Spanish artist based in Brussels. It's a balancing act. So the linear motors swing the gravitational force to get the pendulum up and just tries to keep it there. And sometimes just lets it go and swings down. And that's all it is, a balancing act. And then two of them together. So as the linear motors go back and forth, left and right, they whip the pendulum up into the air, and it has a sensor to detect when the pendulum is at the top, but it's using pure centrifugal force and gravity to try to balance the pendulum in position up there. So it's pure physics and gravity, but with motor control.